Since Google renamed Bard and Duet AI to Gemini and has introduced some new features and settings in the business and enterprise versions, I thought a new video would be in order. Hi, Gabriela Laszlo here from KloudGem. In a previous video, I talked about Duet AI capabilities, and those pretty much still stand in the era of Gemini as well, but a few new features have been added, the most important one of which is better control over the confidentiality of your data. So I wanted to explore those topics a little bit in this video as well. Let's go. We will be talking about Google Workspace's paid add-on, Gemini. First of all, let's talk about the rename. Google used to have Bard, which is the standalone chat application similar to ChatGPT. That was renamed to Gemini. In parallel, within Google Workspace, there was the paid add-on Duet AI. And that was also renamed to Gemini, Gemini for Workspace. It has two flavors, Business and Enterprise editions. This part of Gemini is AI built into existing Google Workspace tools, as well as direct chat with the standalone gemini.google.com. So let's dive a little bit deeper. From a technical perspective, Gemini AI elements are built into Google tools like Docs, Sheets, Slides, Meet. And in tandem, you can also access gemini.google.com to have a more chat-like experience. From a data perspective, and this is super important, Gemini for Workspace keeps your data within your company's Google Workspace domain and doesn't serve up your data for any other company and doesn't use your data for improving the model. There are some links that I will also link at the bottom of the video in the description. Now, on the other hand, the consumer-facing Gemini processes your data for product improvement and human review, Google says. So for your business use, it's very, very important that you protect your information and your client's information by using Gemini for Workspace. There is another link that I will make sure to add into the description. Now, as far as pricing goes for Gemini for Workspace, the business version is $20 per user per month with a 1-year commitment. If you want to go month to month, it's $24 currently. For enterprise, it's $30 per user per month with a 1-year commitment. If you want to go month to month, it's $36. Now, with the renaming of Bard and Duet AI to Gemini, Google also introduced controls within the Google Workspace admin console for you to decide who can access Gemini chat from your business account. Your first option is only allow users with a Gemini enterprise or business license to access Gemini with customer data protections. In other words, if somebody has a license at your organization, their input will be protected and it won't be used to improve the model. It won't be looked at by humans. So this is your safest bet. The second option is a two-pronged approach. Users who do not have a license can still access Gemini, the gemini.google.com, but their input may be used for model improvements, or it may be reviewed by humans. On the other hand, those who you have purchased a license for, so a subset of your users, their input will be protected. So you have to make a conscious decision here whether you're okay with some of the data being used for those who don't have a license. And I usually err on the side of caution and will recommend that you choose the protections that the first option offers. This is to make sure that your business data and perhaps your client data will not get exposed outside of your Google Workspace domain. Now, a quick summary of the current features, and these I'm sure are going to be expanded over time. In Gmail, you can get it to help you draft an email or reply to an email. In Docs, it can help you draft, templatize, refine or rewrite, summarize, bulletize, change formality, etc. I marked the features with the little sparkle icon that have particularly been helpful for me. In Docs, it can also help you proofread, and besides spelling and grammar, it can also give you stylistic suggestions. In Google Slides, you can create images from written prompts. I have enjoyed using that one as well. And you can remove background from images in Slides now as well. In Google Sheets, you can create templates from a prompt description, and it will add sample data for you so that you can assess how the template looks. It can also predict values when data is incomplete, if that's helpful to you. And in Google Meet, you can create background images similarly to what you can do in Slides from a textual prompt. You can get Studio Look, which ensures that your lighting is good even in kind of a low light situation, and your sound sounds good. You can get real-time translated captions. This is in the enterprise version of Gemini. And what I have liked is a little workflow. If you create a transcript in Google Meet, you can get Docs to summarize it, if that's helpful to you. Now, on the other hand, let's look at the standalone chat, gemini.google.com. This is really helpful in brainstorming and also in looking at pros and cons or different facets of something. It can create text, images, graphs, code. But I have a few public service announcements for you as well. Keep a file of your prompts and the outputs. It will help you learn what types of prompts will yield better results for you. Additionally, when you use AI, whether it's Google or not Google, think about these. Configure it. Configure it for your and your customers' data protection and privacy. That's very, very important. Fact check it. If you're asking it to create something that requires accuracy, by all means, fact check it, because it will not always be accurate. And then think about copyright. There are lots of regulations coming out about what it means to write with AI, what's copyrightable, what's not copyrightable. So pay special attention to that when you're working with AI. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to get notifications when a new video goes up on the KloudGem channel, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Until next time.